Hello everybody, welcome back to the RWBY reactions on the channel. Today we're going to be tackling episode 8 of volume 7. So excited that it's RWBY Day. Not so excited about what I believe the premise of this episode is, and that is something that I've always been terrified of. A high stakes dinner party. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be covering today. Especially after the events of last week and the week prior. This could go any way. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. I know there's going to be a lot of politics. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans, or potential shenanigans rather. So I hope I know we're going to be in store for something here. I know it's going to be good. Feeling considerably better than I was last week, so I'm probably going to be able to give a little bit more commentary, but I'm still not like fully recovered. You know, it's at the early onset winter body catching up with everything, sinuses and things like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit more with it though, so we'll see. I'm just really excited to jump into this. Thank you everybody for joining me. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Got my Spider-Man mug. Keep myself energized. Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding out for some romantic life. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of charm. Oh, but what did you set you free? You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece. If you just believe, then all you see is all you need. Right now your hopes are shattered, pointless ever after. But in time you'll find from love your power that shines. I hate what they're doing to Petty. She's too precious for this world. Also, right there, in my episode 1 reaction, when I first saw this intro for the first time, my prediction was, from that one scene with the window, or the screen there, was that Jock Schnee was going to try to wrest control from Ironwood, and I think it's playing out exactly how I thought it would. I mean, not exactly, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's see.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the General to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. I know Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she?
If you smell
There's
what the
just
Robin's
too many
cooking.
Coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same. Meaning? Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Alright, big old party at the Schnee Manor, let's go! I was almost hoping that they would come in different dress, like really, you know.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Whatever.
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Good evening, everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been? I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go. I can't imagine why. General, exactly how large do you think
That's
our dining room
unfortunate.
table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory. For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck. I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
Oh, look at that.
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do
Elm.
wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff.
I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
Oh,
I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home, only to come crawling back?
This might be a problem.
General Ironwood, please. Have a seat.
Councilman Sleet,
I'm gonna hate this.
Councilwoman Camilla.
Robin's there.
Who would have had a nice ring to it. Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is concerning, I think.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
we need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
Drive, the company has promised me my own parking space. Maybe.
Care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do! Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
Oh, this is great. Oh, that's perfect.
If you'll excuse me.
Oh, this is so good. Me too, Ruby.
The fact of the matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what—
Winter. That's enough.
Excuse me.
Oh, it'd be crazy if, like, she's walking around here and she finds Watts hiding out somewhere.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Hello, darling.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you
Interesting.
mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
It's okay, Mom. It's fine.
Finally, we're meeting Mrs. Schnee.
What are you doing in your father's office?
Just looking for something I left.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever needed... You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
Good. A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes. No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Who are you?
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
He turned off all the heating. Wow, that episode went by so fast, but let me tell you, I love Mrs. Snee. Because I feel that. I feel that crippling despair, feeling trapped. And clearly she loves her children. It's good. It's real good. Yeah. Well, there's a lot more information that Robin got being there. I didn't expect to see her at that dinner party, but I know that she was quite surprised by the fact that the council doesn't know what's going on with Amity. Oh boy. I mean, it just keeps heating up. I should say the opposite of literally. And this is gonna be bad. I can already tell. Like, in terms of, well, the council pushing back, but more so what's gonna happen with Mantle now that, the heating's turned off. Because, you know, they said, in episode 3 that the cold of Solitas, essentially can kill you without, you know, proper heating or a projected aura, and you know the general standard citizen doesn't have their own aura. Only, like, you know, huntsman hopefuls can generate an aura, and even less have semblances. So yeah, little less than what I expected happened in this episode, but I mean the big reveal of finally meeting Mrs. Schnee was huge. So, I mean, I think that's probably why it felt like it went by so fast. Granted, it was only like a 15.5-minute episode, but still, it was enough to move the story along. I think it was a great episode, like most. I mean, I obviously am biased because of how much I care about the show, but yeah, there's a lot to take in there. And again, I have to say, Penny is too pure and precious for this world. Too pure and precious. But anyways, we'll dive into it more at the end of chapter, or I say every single time, end of volume discussion that I'm going to be doing. And until then, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me. If you like the video and my content, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and anything else, check out my Twitch channel maybe. See me be dumb and hilarious. Or at least thinking that I'm hilarious and then just being more dumb on the internet. But I digress. We'll see you next time. Thanks.